Hi, so this is me playing Starrupture. I just know there's lots of videos out there, YouTube videos, stuff like that, tips and tricks and great information, lovely. I've not yet seen one where it says, when you first go into the game, blah, 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 this is what you could do to get yourself going. So this is what I'm going to try and do. Let's see how successful I am. Right, first of all, let's get rid of this image, shall we? There we go. There's Starrupture. I've already pressed the old space bar to get into this section. What I'm going to do is create a new game and call it, well, it's online anyway, Twanks 1, and press start game. Right, let's select my character, and here we are inside a spaceship. Now, the first thing you want to do is go and get some food, because you need food to survive. Double click that, goes into your inventory. Great stuff.
Prisoner E4101.
Yeah, you get all this talk over crap going on.
You've chosen to skip
this is a
the
printer.
recommended onboarding training.
And this is what you need to make these white credits.
Kind of
I call white credits. Called basic
I'm looking
material,
forward
building
to
material.
working with you.
So you need wolfram ore and titanium ore, right? Great. So where do you get it from? Go out the gate, or the door, and toodle off up the top here. And when you go up over the top here, you come over the brow of the hill and you see, oh, there's ore. Or what? Ore, yes, ore. And then you see this meteor, the meteorites. Now what you need is, eventually we'll need loads of these, well, not loads, but you need meteorite hearts. Meteorite hearts help you make what is called a core.
Can you hear me?
No, I don't want to hear you, but there you go.
Oh, don't worry.
So press number 1, you grab hold of it and just mine the ore.
Even when they're not currently active.
When they're not active?
The human brain can't go on for too long without stimulation. When sleeves are sleeping in the regeneration chamber, they get a constant audio and video feed of everything.
Right.
They can also communicate with you.
Press R to reload.
You also get this opportunity.
Okay. And that will cool that thing down.
Relax.
Press
You have nothing to be ashamed of.
tab. That brings up the inventory and the status for your health and all that. And you'll see now I've got helium, I've got titanium ore, and I've got wolfram ore. But that's, and I've got now 2 meteorite hearts. Great, but I've only got 500 basic building material, which is not really great. So what I need to do is I need to get making some more of those, what I call white credits. Oh look, these things are quite handy. They can damage you, but they also save your life. Right, so what I'm going to do is press B and go to the shield here, and that tells you, basic core. So what I want to do is I want to put down a basic core. The thing is, a core has got a parameter. You'll see on the horizon there, there's sort of like a cyan coloured ring around it, which is all jolly good and all that. But you want to try and get everything inside. And I'm hoping that I've got everything inside, but I'm not exactly sure. What your next thing you need is a habitat. So I'm going to bung a habitat here. Right, great. I've managed to get it level with the actual core as well. And then what you need is a door, an airlock. So you whack an airlock in there like that. Now you see this is a bit on the high side, so I'll go down to the bottom choice here and put a ladder in. Great. I can go into the airlock and I'm now inside the building. No windows, no nothing, it's all very basic. Press B again, go to the pretty little house, which is the second one down, and you can get this corporate terminal. Tells you what the different corporations, 5 of them, want, and your progress in supplying it to them. Okay. The next one is an analyzing station. Now you pick up some goodies as you're going around every now and then, And this is where you can put those goodies in, it'll analyse it and give you a different kind of credits. Right, scroll down and you'll get the printer. Now we've got a printer. Oh, boom. Magic. But that is all well and good, but look into my inventory now. I've only got 324 of these white credits, so I'm not going to squander them just yet. What I need to do is go outside and go press my B button, go to this thing, it's like a big digger, round wheel type thing, and you want to put in an excavator. Now once you put your excavator down, you can turn it around by pressing R. Okay, so I'm going to put that down there like that. That is now on a titanium node. And I go over here to the Wolfram, and that is now on a Wolfram node. Great, but they're not powered up yet, they need power. All well and good. So what I need to do is I'll go to here. It looks like a factory roof with a chimney on top. That gives you a thing called a smelter. So I'll put the smelter in, because when you look at these things, we've got like, see the arrow coming out there. I'll just get rid of that. Oh, you can't see it because I haven't got that on. Sorry. I'll do it like that. The arrow shows you the direction of flow out of the machine, and this has got an arrow showing you the direction of flow into the machine and out of the machine. I'll turn it around so it lines up, right? I'll make it so once it goes cyan, blue, whatever it is, push it there. Now, from one machine to the other, there is only one way of getting there. Oh look, I've put down a smelter now, and I've run out of credits, right? So, first mistake. So what you need to do is go to one of these ore deposits and just start mining the ore with your laser mining gadget thingy lobby. Okay. This could take a while, a bit boring. Once it gets too red, it overloads too much heat, and you can it'll automatically go into reload. So I'll just go and grab some of these tiers and then I'm going to go across to the Wolfram ore. Start picking up Wolfram ore now. Right, let's see how much we got by pressing B. 39, 25, not a lot. Let's do it again. Different nodes have different values. This is a basic node, so it's only like single production. Then you get to the next level, which is a double production. So I'll be getting like 2 nodes every time it clicks up. And there's a better node which gets you 4 times production. These are all very basic nodes. I'm not so sure about that one at the top, right at the back there. I think that might be a little bit better. Yeah, see, it's doubling up. So that's a better node. And the best ones are these nodes of titanium. They look like they've got rainbow on them, which is quite nice. And you'll get like 4 times the production. People are very rich. Right, so now I've got a wee bit more, not a lot, but a wee bit more. If I go back up the ladder half, and I go into here, and I go into this printer, and I go, I want to make these, go max. So now I've made some more, and now I've got 484. Great stuff. So, what I need to do is I need to go back down here to this thing, and I need to connect them up. So you go down to the setting from the bottom, and you get rails. Now, bear in mind, the arrow's coming out, the arrow's going in. Now, that's the only way these things will flow. Right? But it's still not up and running, are they? You need power to them. So I'll go into the thingy, and there's a lightning thing on the left hand side. And it's a solar generator, these cheap little solar generators. I bung that in there and it starts turning, see? So it's starting to make stuff. But this needs to be told what it needs to make, the smelter. So you go into the smelter, and you go, oh, it's water coal, wouldn't it make that? So it should start getting fed with ore from the ore extractor. See? So now these two things are making stuff. All great stuff. Now I need to repeat the process over here with this thingy, but how much? Oh, I should be able to do it. So if I go in here and then I'll make another smelter, turn it around because of the flow. Oops. It's better when you get a... I'll just take it out a bit. Go and get the old rail. Put it in there. I'm going to tell her this now to make lithium bars. Okay? But still, nothing happening. I wonder why. Because you need some power. Power! So you whack that on, and that should now start turning over. Yeah, great stuff. So while these things are all turning over, I need them to build up to what it is. This has got a cache. See that one there? Oh, sorry, that one there. It's got a cache. Once all these titanium bars have reached 100, this will then back up to 100 as well. And in here, this will then back up once everything else is full in the smelter to 100 as well. So that will then give me 200 ore. And same with that over there. That we're going to nick that 200 ore out of it, right, and take it to my printer and print some more credits up. How's about that? It's going red, going red, going, it's going to hit it. Stop it. Press R, reload. Now, food, and drink. I call these carrots. They're polished fruit, but I call them carrots because they look like carrots. And if you go here and get these like drops, this is water. This is stuff you can drink, right?
Good stuff.
So as you're moving around, you see it, and you can afford to do it. You know, you're not being chased by aliens or anything. Then pick up as much as you can, and eventually you can convert this into a better kind of food stuff. But this will suffice to keep you from going thirsty. Right, I'll go across here, grab all that. In these ponds, there is generally a crab-like creature. Not sure what this one is at the moment. Maybe there isn't one in this one. Just press A and you can put these things up. So pick up, pick up, pick up. Right. Pick up. Please. Right, so there's another Misha. I'll disregard the Misha at the moment. So I'm running across to this other lake. Now there's this thing it's like a kangaroo. Come armadillo, it's a creature that runs around here. You can't kill them. They're armed. It's a rubbery. Where is it? There it is. Look. See, you can see it. There's two of them. If you go too close to them, they'll just box up. See, you go too close to it and it hurts you. So, well, it's like you can't hurt them, and it damaged my shield a little bit. Then you see. So, there you go. If you're clever, once you've got a rifle, you can actually headshot them and get the meat off them, but I'm not sure you can eat the meat. And it's pretty much the same kind of proposition with these crabs. The thing with those kangaroo squirrel type things is there are some places where you can pick up their eggs, but you can only pick up their eggs after a rupture, and all the world has been burned to a frozen. Right? Well, here's the crabby thing. Again, if I touch it, it hurts me. But I can't kill it. But there is, so my shield is regenerated. Here are its eggs, but you can't get them while the planet is regenerated. But during the 10 minutes after the rupture, and the ruptures come about every 50 minutes or so, you can then come along and pick the eggs up. Again, I wouldn't eat them, they're killing.
Looks good.
But you can use them to get research points. So that's what I do. Carrots. Now I know that up here, through this little entrance alleyway, You haven't used an early words. That's your very what I am. Come on, I'm 70. Give me. I am honest. But you pick up goodies here. Now, heavy ammo's not much use to me. These war bonds are good because you can actually make weapons, and that's a bit of extra super food. So I'll just take it right in the moment, right? But this is a calcium deposit, and we will get to that soon. But we can't actually make anything out of calcium yet. Well, actually, I can. How much? I might be a bit low on the old credits there, so I'll have to come back once I get better credits. In the middle of this lake, there is a satellite.
I'm getting better and better.
That was a dead body we just had. This is a satellite. Got the satellite, the production thing. There's the crabs thing again. So there's two of them. Up this hill, there is this thing. If you activate it, it opens up the map. But I haven't got a map at the moment. I've studied that. And
You've discovered the
there's a dead
geoscanner.
body as well.
Unfortunately, it's not possible to use it right now.
Yeah, I can't use
Why
it.
not?
Can't
To function properly,
You
it
need to have a
requires
map.
access to some form of
Once you do
surveillance
activate
imaging.
it, you get attacked by masses of vermin,
There
alien
should be a
things.
corporation that can provide you with something to
So,
assist.
worth remembering that at the moment I don't have any guns. All I've got is this mining tool. You can kill me with that. But if you're going to get overwhelmed by aliens, or if you are getting overwhelmed by aliens, run away, because they can't run as fast as you. So you'll always be able to escape them. Except for the big ones, which are called Goliaths.
Looks good.
Then they will just almost chase you to the end of the earth. You just got to keep running. You see it like this early stage of this game, you won't see it about it. However, up on the horizon there, and we see it in the distance there, looks like some buildings up on a ridge. That is a base. And in that base are loads of goodies. And over there, there's like a big arch fan satellite dish thingy blobby. That is another base. It's got loads of goodies. But at the moment, full of vermin, alien thingies, nasties. So don't go. But once we get a rupture and everything's burnt to a powder, you've got about 10 minutes. You can run up to them and you can plunder them. As long as you do it within 10 minutes. Because after 10 minutes, everything starts going green again. The aliens come for you. Especially in a base. There's loads! So not the best place to be, don't you know? Also dotted around the island, the landscape are caves. The caves open up during the raid period of 10 minutes. You get in them, you can get a good source of food, which is very good for you. And you can also get crystals. Crystals are also a component of something that you're going to need. Alright? Once 10 minutes is up, they close the mouth of them, close up the blinds, and you'll get trapped underneath. Now you can open them up by, there's like a big red stalk in the middle, and burning it with this, alright? But if there's aliens above you, you're screwed. Right, so I'm going into this machine now, press E, look, see there's a cache, containing more, there's 100. Great. I'll start feeding more. I should have done it the other way around actually, but never mind. I'll remember this when I go. So I'm going to go into the cache here and I'll grab all of the whole cache there. Go back in. Go back to cache. So that's giving me quite a load of titanium. So, I can do it the right way around now. Go into the excavator first, get 100.
I can use
It'll
that.
start backing it up. Go into here, get 100. Yay! So now I've got loads of that ore. Titanium and wolfram ore. Go back to your habitat. Now what I also do when I'm playing the game is I keep looking up to the sky and see how fast the clouds are moving. And you see a little bit of movement in them, so they are actually moving a bit, so that it doesn't mean we're not that far away from a rupture. So I'll go in here, go into the printer and go max, max, max. And now I have got, press R to sort them out, 2,500 and something, right? Okay, now if you drop anything on the floor, come out of your inventory, like I'm going to do now, drop, okay? You get a little box of what you dropped. Inside, it's relatively safe. Outside, there's a rupture, and they get burnt for present and disappear, right? I don't really need heavy ammo, but I don't need any of this ammo yet. And there's a lot of stuff I need to drop because if I'm going to skedaddle off to one of those bases after a rupture, I need to have room in my inventory. Those are the analysing station, and those things that I picked up off the dead body in the satellite, double click it and it goes in there and you claim 400 data points. Double click on that and you claim 350 data points. Anything else that you can put in there is still highlighted in your inventory. But I mean, don't put meteorite hearts in there. You need them, okay? As an emergency backup. If you're out wandering somewhere and a Starrupture comes and you've got about 2 minutes to get back to your base, the best thing to do is plonk down a core and plonk down a habitat nest bit, put a door on it, get inside and wait. Simple. It's simple. Okay? So now I've made some room. Obviously I've not managed to create anything yet, but I can start if I want to send stuff, because if I remember correctly, if I put an orbital sender down in front of this smelter here, press B, goes to the little this down here, which is like arrow point left, arrow point right, which has got your rails. Because I've got an orbital cargo launcher. If I put that in front of the smelter, turn it around, put a rail from there to there, you'll notice that everything's gone red. Lots of power. It's taking up no power. So I now need to put some more solar panels down. See that? Other solar panel has given me the power to activate that launcher. Great stuff. Now you go into the launcher and it shows you all 5 of the corporations, right? If you click on them, it tells you what they're asking for. Well, I can't give them that here because this smelter behind me is a titanium smelter, so I go to that one. Oh look, jolly good. Click on that. It will now start producing and sending them into this thing, to orbital sender, and the orbital sender gets a certain amount and then it goes way up into the air. So we are now starting to fulfill an order for a corporation. So if I remember to do the same again, what I'll do is I'll preempt, I'll put another solar panel down there. I shall get the old orbital launcher, put that in front of that, put a rail to that, put that into there, go into there, and tell it to send, and it starts doing. Right? Brilliant. Obviously, while it's doing all that, it's not back caching all the stuff. So if I need more ore and stuff like that, I just have to go and filter it. See, it's all like, oh, go and take that. Go into here and see what there is there. Oh, go and take that.
That's just what I need.
Go into there and take that. Yep. Go into there and take that. But these will still carry on doing what I want them to do, which is amazing. Very good. Go back to there, up the ladder, go into there, go to the printer and make maximum amount of stuff. But now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4,160. So we're looking good. There's more stuff in the inventory that I don't need, so I'll just drop it. Drop that. See, I've got nowhere to store all this stuff. But having said that, I do have somewhere where I can store all that stuff if I went back to the spaceship. So let's say, for instance, I just go and pick all this up. Right? Pressing the E key. Right. So go over the back here. You can double jump. Where there's a red line on the landscape, you can't build anything inside where that red is. So I can't build anything down here at all. If I press the control key, I slide, and you can control it by the left right key. There you go. So that got me a further distance, sliding down a hill, and I didn't actually use any power, so energy. So I'll put that in there. I'll put that in there. Put that in there. Put that in there. That in there. That in there. That in there. Let's just offload all this stuff. And I do know very soon there's going to be. Oh, I'll put 1,000 credits in there as well. So oh no, hang a sec. The simplest way would be to take the 1,000 credits out.
Just
put
what I need.
60 credits in. Right, done. So we're safe inside the spaceship. We're safe inside the habitats. If the rupture comes, look at the sky. Clouds are moving. Look how big the sun is getting. It's getting a little bit musty. So, I mean, if you want to edge your bets a little bit, knowing that a rupture is coming, save yourself a lot of hassle or a lot of messing about. You can actually run towards one or more of these establishments that you want to go and raid, okay, when the rupture comes. Because we're not producing much at the moment, but I knew a rupture is coming shortly. There is also a chance that you might run into an alien or something. Oh, there's some aliens, see?
What the frag was that?
They're
Reload.
vermin, the main threat on this planet.
Looking at the sun.
What do you mean, main?
Most of the people
Now
that
that's looking
arrived
pretty
on
bad.
Arcadia
So
7
I'm going to press a
were
beam,
eliminated by these creatures.
get a core, whack a core
Natural
down.
disasters you can prepare for,
Right,
but vermin are a bit
whack
more
a habitat. I can always lift these things up again.
Why didn't you warn us that we'd be
Like
fighting
that there,
some
like that.
overgrown... I don't
And
even know
then
what.
The
put an airlock in.
posed a TS9 top secret clause on their
Put an
existence.
airlock in there.
They made very sure no one ever found
So
out
I
about
know
them.
it's going to come short.
Aside from high-ranking officials,
Maybe not.
only people sent directly to the planet have ever learned of their existence.
Claywood was here.
You know there
You
are
should have
some.
told us. You knew.
Eventually, when you get a map, it tells you where things are in close proximity to them. I haven't got a map yet. I do know that there's some different kind of food down there. Double click before you hit the ground, and you'll, or click once actually
Pretty
before you
little
hit the
mushroom.
ground.
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
Won't kill you.
Or ruins
Your
your
fall
kidneys.
won't die.
We
You
won't
won't die
know
from the fall.
until you try it.
There's one of the dead body down here somewhere. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Okay, there's a dead body. See that green haze over there? That is the border of the map. You go into it, it's radioactive, you die. Carrots!
Good stuff.
Over there is another calcium base. And I said, we'll get to calcium later, but we can't actually do much in the way. Well, I can put a core down and start mining, because I'm going to need 1,000 calcium ore to get the ability to manufacture calcium blocks. Am I getting too far away from this? Oh God, I could have thought of a better place to put that. You press F, you get then the chance to lift things up. Oh look, there's a... So I can take that up, and I can take that up as well. Now I've lost my base, I've got it back in my inventory. If I go over here, this is a building, well, a building eraser tool. So up there, that's the other base. Up there, closest to that base. So let's put a clue down. Put habitat down. Let a shape for sorry. Put a door in. Let's put a step in if you really want to. That's more of a step in. There you go. So now I can put down another analyzing station. Close to the analyzing station. You see the thing that's like the bio of an alien. So it gives me 55 data points. But no, what the heck? Why not? This, yeah, this gives you minus 4. What the hell is pointing that? Oh, and I don't want to be carrying them too much, to be honest. So, there are certain things I can just dump. If I've got to get up there and I is clever. So if I press now, see I'm getting a bit low on water, so I knew she was going to say something. Give me a drink. So I'll use that. Takes me back up.
I advise caution. The fruit on Arcadia can alleviate hunger, but putting unknown things into one's mouth is rarely beneficial to the individual. Though, of course, it was beneficial to the development of civilization.
So, there we go.
Although this fruit is edible, that won't always be the case.
Again, a couple of this stuff, don't really need it. Go to the old analysing station, just once these things are analysed and the points are there, the points you've got them. So I've got 1,250 now. Can we put in a sec? Must be. No, we'll not go down. Yep. Get that going. Get that going. Smelter can't do anything with the ore, unfortunately. That's a bit of a nuisance. So what I need to do is I need to do a thing down there like that, and put that there, and then put a solar panel right next to it, because the rails themselves carry power. So that thing now has started to do its thing, you see. And I'll do the same thing over here. Let's grab all the like that. Put that over there, and then put a that should power that up as well. Here we go. Here's the rupture coming.
Prepare yourselves for a wave.
So if I put this down, I've got a bit of time now. Where's the smelter? No, I don't need smoke. I need the. Put that there. Then put the old. And that should power that up, and it'll start producing ore. Right, now get rid of that, and that's run. Ooh, there's a wave coming. Run. Run. Get inside. Now, if you want, I can actually put down some pretty little speed. Let's go to the habitat. Windows. I'll be lifting this up later on anyway, so we're getting a lovely view of this. That's where we're going to get loads of goodies over there. And that I will make here it comes. Takes about 2 minutes.
Rupture's eruption has started. Prepare for impact. Starrupture has started.
If you press a Q key, it puts away all weapons, hold it down, and then it puts all the weapons around. The thing is, when you press a Q key, like I say, hold the Q key down, all your weapons go out of your hands, and you can run better without things in your hands. Using up less energy, I think. Correct. Now, because everything's red and glowing and all that, you'll see in the distance there's like little dots with trailing going up over them, and that's ignitium. And that's another thing you need to collect. But the problem I've got is I want to get up the hill there. So that start getting stuck. To wait for the area to cool down, it should tell you when it's cool. What you can do is there, you can go to the door and press E and it'll cool the door down. You can actually open the door and you're not going to die because you're inside still. I'll step outside now and good. Start dying. Now it's going grey. As you say.
Is that it?
You go
It's
outside
over?
now.
Please, Gal, tell
Run,
me it's
run,
over.
run.
You'll experience this again. It's better to be prepared.
There's an ignition.
Make
Press
sure
one
the
to get
base
the old
core
mining
doesn't
thing up, and then
What is this?
grab it. Right, great.
This is ignition.
Ignition.
A cosmic mineral that's good at
Press
storing
Q.
heat, but also
Get rid of your
releases
weapon.
it quickly.
Run up the hill.
It can help you cool your base. But hurry. If not controlled, it sublimates rapidly.
Towards this standout thing. Then you'll come to a base, and then you'll start picking stuff up. Now, in buildings, there are goodies.
You're
Like
nearing the
blueprints.
abandoned outpost.
So I'm just going to grab hold of
Expedition.
everything at
Search
the moment.
the area.
So here's a
You'll find
building.
equipment and information you can
Here's a
use.
building.
Can I use any of what's left standing?
Come into the bug boxes.
Unfortunately, no.
You get some
All
goodies.
buildings were created for a core that was an older model.
Sometimes you just get
incompatible
rubbish.
with the current version of the building tools program. But it's okay. Look on the bright side. Anything you find here is yours. I won't tell anyone.
I can't even build anything here.
Officially, this is still territory belonging to the IRO and its partner companies. Even though they failed, it doesn't change the fact that they were here first.
So far, I'm getting rubbish, right? Let's just move back just around. Ooh, what's that? More rubbish, but also things I can analyze, okay? So that gives you more points. Go down here. Go across to this building here. I'll get in there, go in the back. There we are. A dead body.
What is
Rabbit
this?
stuff.
Correct. A limbic enhancement membrane. It increases the brain's capabilities.
What's this?
Once placed in the disc, it will improve your motor or cognitive skills.
Great, okay,
I
so
heard about this. Rich people install these so they don't have to sleep for 3 weeks. Very effective.
so we have the track. Building. Go inside. Screw dead body. These LEM cards. Right, this building here, there's a way of getting into it. What you've got to do is you've got to let's go up the rock face here.
The Griffiths Blue Corporation is grateful for all of your shipments. Remember that
And then
supporting this
you can
particular
jump across
company
this gap.
will allow you to upgrade your arsenal,
And this is what I
which
want.
will certainly help in surviving on
And then go
Arcadia.
over there. Like that. Go down. This is what you want. It's got blueprints, see?
I can use this.
The trouble is now, I think, I'm overloaded with stuff. So I don't need this heavy ammo, so I'll grab hold of that. Great. What's in here? More credits, right. What's in here? I don't need... Let's just drop that.
Great work.
Grab that.
Future Health Solutions is now receiving all requested items. New rewards and tasks are waiting for you in the terminal.
Right, so I've got that. Go down again. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. The thing is now, you can get out the door here. So you're getting very close to get the heck out of here. So, what I normally do, it's the most stupid bloody. Drop that. Oh, for crying out loud. Drop that. I've been there, haven't I? Yep. What I normally do is I'll go over here and I'll go up around the top here. I'll go here. Now that, it's not that important, those bits. But when you get up here,
That's just what I need.
pretty much look down there and go, oh, I missed that. This one I think is much stuff in that news, isn't it? I'm pretty much full. Right, get the heck out of Dodge because things are looking green. Starting to look a bit healthy, and I don't want to be here when things look healthy because it gets very unhealthy. Yeah, see. Okay, so Analyze, it's 500
Useful
data points.
information.
Analyze, get 1500 data points. Analyze, another 600 data points.
Interesting.
Analyze, 350 data points. So now I've made some room in my inventory. Ta-da! 134 slots, that's not unlocked, but don't really need to all this stuff, do I? Go outside, press F, get a little gun out, and just pick up the whole base. Right? Those things will stay there, floating like it's magic. Pick up the core. Don't need this floor there anymore. Okay. So, all well and good. Press R to sort. Now I've got 3 extractors, 4 extractors here, that should hopefully have 100 all in them. So that's good. That helps. Oops. I don't want to get rid of it. I want to get into it.
Let's see.
Right, check that. I can't actually make any blocks yet because I haven't learned it yet. So let's get rid of this weapon. This is the thingy weapon. And go back to base. You see it in the distance up there. Now, there was, over to the left here, a cave. I'm sure there's a cave over here somewhere. There it is. There's a cave, see? It's getting a bit green at the moment, so it's a little bit close to core. If I go down there now, there's a chance I might get trapped. Let me go down. So, let's go down.
Okay.
Press 1.
It's worth exploring.
These are... What's going on? Why have I got a lag? Oh, I can't pick anything up. Damn it. Oh, that's even worse. So, so there's no point in being down here. But there was a blue thingy in the corner there, which I will return. Right, let's go back to base, the main base. See what's happening. So those are the basic fundamentals to getting this far. And now what I can do is expand and come up with a plan, an idea, a production philosophy, for want of a better thing. So here we are. Now it'll tell us in a moment that the Rupture is coming back.
Stable stage.
We survived,
Planet of
so
Arcadia is
we get
returning
bonus
to
points for
normal.
that. Let's go into the why didn't I press Q to get rid of weapon to it? Right, go up here, go in here. Right, so on the board it should say that we've see that you got these little orange flashing things. So we've actually managed to fulfill something there. But you click on it, and you can make a regeneration chamber. Claim it, yay! And this one here, you can make an equipment upgrade station. Basically, that's where you make the weapons. Okay. Brilliant. So if I make the upgrade station,
Congratulations.
I should be able to go into there
The weapon
and
modification station.
click
You
on
will
a
now have
weapon.
access to a
Hold
whole
it.
assortment of weapons.
Now have the ability to
Nothing is
make
free.
a pistol.
Don't worry, you won't need to spend a dime. Griffiths will allow you to
Right.
use war bonds to buy new weapons.
The only thing I
You
haven't
can
done
find
so
quite a
far
few of them
is pick
in the
up any
vaults of the
ammunition
Fallen on
for this
Arcadia.
goddamn gun.
War
So
bonds.
it's no good.
Aren't they supposed to be issued during times of war?
Griffiths New Corporation believes the world is in a constant state of war.
You
War
can make
for the
weapons
resistance.
by using it. So I'll oh, right, because my inventory is full, right? I couldn't, it just dropped onto the floor. So what I need to do is go to the corner here,
Arcadia 7 has finished regenerating.
Now we're back to square one. These bullets here are from rifles, so I can't use them. I can go over there and pick up them rounds, and then I can press 1, and with a gun, press R, it
Reloading.
reloads it. But press R again, and you'll get 9 rounds in, you'll put one in the chamber as well, so that's good. So, that's where we're up to at the moment. We're making credits. Credits we can make, so we can make the base bigger and better. So that's basically phase 1. I'll go to phase 2 in the next video. Alright? Okay. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.